So we're going to talk about poop here, okay? And you might say, like, what are we talking about poop for? Actually, it's used as a fertilizer, not just human poop, but like animal poop. Runoff from it can lead to human health issues. I can't even speak. So it can lead to a lot of different issues. So it actually is important to know kind of what poop is. So poop has undigested food in it from the large intestine, and it's not sterile, meaning there's bacteria in it. Poop actually is about 25% solids and 75% water, but we're really not concerned about the water. What we're concerned about is the solid portion. And the solid portion of poop contains undigested food, so things that are biodegradable. So, like if I think of my formula for aerobic respiration, like that glucose, food, okay? What makes poop brown is the dead red blood cells. I've had students ask me, if I only eat white rice for a week, will my poop be white? And the answer is no, because your body is getting rid of dead red blood cells and it's like pooping those out. And then that's what's part of what's giving it that brown color. And bacteria. There is bacteria in your large intestine, and that bacteria, when you poop, is coming out too. And this is where we'll talk about waterborne diseases and where what fecal contamination of waterways can get other people sick. It has to do with this bacteria, and we have to be really careful with that. So the three main components: dead red blood cells, not really that important. It just adds to a little bit of like the undigested food and bacteria. And we're going to break poop into those two different components when we analyze it. The food causes environmental impacts. The bacteria actually causes human health impacts. Interesting to note too, again, is this idea of anaerobic. Anaerobic respiration or fermentation means it happens when there's no oxygen present. And what happens is you build up gas. So the undigested food sits there in the large intestine, and it's sitting there and sitting there, and there's bacteria, and the anaerobic bacteria start doing, again, whatever respiration they do, anaerobic respiration, to produce energy to survive. So they're eating that food and they're producing methane, and then you're producing more and more gas. They're also producing hydrogen sulfide, and then the pressure builds, and then you fart, and that fart releases some methane and some hydrogen sulfide. Methane has no smell. You might not believe me when I say farts. The smell actually comes from H2S, from hydrogen sulfide. And so good review of aerobic and anaerobic and conditions and things like that. And so the aerobic bacteria in your large intestine are doing, the bacteria in your large intestine are doing anaerobic respiration or fermentation and producing the methane, which is your farts. I was really jumbled on this one. Sorry about that. Hope that was somewhat helpful.